Liam Carter chose power, cold, ruthless, billion-dollar power over the only woman who ever touched his heart. When Ava walked away, he let her go, convinced emotions were a weakness he couldn't afford. 2 years later, fate didn't knock. It crashed straight into him in a crowded hospital hallway. He saw her again as tired, clothes rushed, clutching a little boy with familiar gray-blue eyes. The child's tiny fingers curled into her shirt, breath wheezing softly. Ava froze. Liam did too, because the boy looked exactly like him, and Ava whispered the words that shattered his world. Liam, he's yours. Liam Carter never feared anything, not the markets he manipulated, not the boardrooms he dominated, not the men who tried to take him down. But the moment he heard Ava's voice, every piece of his armor cracked. Liam, he's yours. The fluorescent hospital lights hummed above them as the world narrowed to just 3 people: Eva, the little boy in her arms, and the cold, hollow man who suddenly couldn't breathe. Liam stepped closer, slow, as if any fast movement might break the moment. Ava, what are you talking about? She held the boy tighter. His name is Caleb. Her voice shook. Your son. It hit Liam like a blow, sharp, devastating. He stared at the child, soft brown curls, round cheeks, and those stormy eyes that ran through the Carter bloodline. He didn't want to believe it. He couldn't deny it. What happened? He asked quietly, afraid of the answer. Ava swallowed, exhaustion pulling down her shoulders. Caleb has asthma, a bad episode. The daycare called. I rushed him here. We're still waiting for a specialist. The boy whimpered, nestled into her neck. Liam felt something twist inside him. He'd never held a child, never wanted to. Now, he wanted nothing more than to take the pain from this small boy who didn't even know him. I should have known. Ava whispered bitterly. You blocked me, changed your number, vanished. You made your choice. Liam clenched his jaw. He remembered that week vividly. A vicious takeover, political war inside the company, greed, pressure, his father's shadow suffocating him. He chose the company. He chose survival. He chose power. He didn't choose Ava, and that choice haunted him every night. Ava, his voice cracked. Why didn't you try again? Why didn't you find me? Her eyes filled with hurt. I did. For months. I called your office. I emailed your assistant. I drove to your building pregnant and terrified, but the security guards wouldn't let me up. They told me you were unavailable. Liam felt sick. His assistant, his gatekeepers, his fortress of power had pushed away the only thing that ever mattered. He reached out instinctively, but Ava stepped back. Don't. Her voice trembled. I can't do this right now. Not when Caleb's struggling to breathe. A doctor walked toward them. Miss Monroe. Caleb needs to be kept for overnight monitoring. His oxygen levels dropped earlier. Ava nodded, brushing tears but staying composed. She'd done this before. Too many times. Liam watched her sign forms with shaking hands while holding Caleb close. I'll get a room ready, the doctor added, then left. Ava turned to Liam again. Look, I didn't plan for you to find out. I wasn't hiding him. I was protecting him. From me. The words slipped out sharper than intended. Ava's stare was steady, unflinching. Liam, you left me for power without a second thought. You think I'd gamble my son's heart on someone like that? He felt that like a knife. Caleb whimpered again. Ava kissed his forehead, murmuring softly. Liam watched Todd and shattered. She wasn't just the woman he loved. She was a mother, a fighter, stronger than he ever allowed himself to be. I want to help, Liam said quietly. Ava stiffened. Liam, I'm not asking for forgiveness, he said. I just want to be here. For him, for you. Even if you don't want me. Ava hesitated, arms tightening around Caleb. Then the little boy lifted his head tight, unfocused, and looked straight at Liam. Their eyes matched. Liam's heart broke open completely. Caleb whispered, voice hoarse, Mama, who's that? Ava froze. Liam's throat closed. This was the moment. The one that would change everything. Ava shifted gently. That's someone Mommy used to know. Caleb blinked slowly, then reached a tiny hand toward Liam, fingers stretching. Ava gasped. Liam stepped forward, taking that small hand carefully, as if it were the most fragile, priceless thing in the world. I'm right here, buddy, he whispered. I'm not going anywhere. Caleb's little fingers curled around his. A simple gesture, a silent connection, a universe shifting. Ava looked away, fighting tears. The nurse returned. Your room's ready. Ava carried Caleb, walking slowly. Liam followed without being asked. Inside the dim hospital room, Ava settled Caleb onto the small bed. Liam stood nearby, unsure. afraid of messing anything up. Ava adjusted the oxygen tube around Caleb's face with practiced, loving hands. She didn't notice Liam watching her, heart heavy with regret. "What?" she asked quietly, not looking up. Liam swallowed. "I should have been here." Ava froze. "Too late for that." "Maybe not," he whispered. She turned, anger and exhaustion mixing in her eyes. "Liam, this isn't a business deal you can fix. This is a child." "I know," he said. "That's why I'm staying, Ava. Whether you want me here or not." Ava stared, shaken, confused, a little afraid, because for the first time since he left, Liam meant it, and she didn't know what to do with that. Night settled over the hospital, cold and sterile, filled with beeping monitors and soft footsteps. Ava sat in the chair beside Caleb's bed, one hand on his small chest as he breathed steadier now. Liam stood by the window, suit jacket off, sleeves rolled, looking nothing like the powerful CEO the world feared. He looked human. "Go home," Ava whispered. "You don't have to stay." "I'm not leaving," he said. "You don't mean that." "For the first time in my life," he murmured. "I do." Ava looked back at Caleb, brushing a curl from his forehead. "He's been through a lot. He gets scared at night." She hesitated. "He has no father to comfort him." Guilt crushed Liam's chest. "He will now." Ava didn't answer. A nurse came in to check Caleb's vitals. He stirred in his sleep, small fingers searching for someone to hold. Ava reached first, but Caleb's hand brushed Liam's instead, and the boy didn't pull away. Liam froze, then slowly wrapped his fingers around Caleb's tiny hand. The child's breathing steadied. Ava's eyes filled instantly. He looked at her. "Does he know anything about me?" Ava shook her head, voice soft. "I told him his dad was someone who wasn't ready to be a dad." Liam flinched. "That's fair," he admitted. "Accurate," she corrected. He nodded, accepting it. Minutes passed in quiet. For the first time in years, it wasn't uncomfortable. It felt right. Ava leaned back, rubbing her temples. "I haven't slept properly in months." "Let me sit with him," Liam said. "You get some rest." Ava blinked, surprised. "You don't know how." Liam pulled a chair close to Caleb's bed. "Teach me." The words broke her. Ava moved slowly, showing him how to watch Caleb's breathing, how to check if the oxygen tube shifted, how to soothe him if he woke. Liam listened like it was gospel. Ava finally drifted off in the chair. Liam sat by his son, watching the small boy who represented everything he didn't know he needed. Hours passed. Caleb stirred, eyes fluttering open. Liam leaned forward instantly. "Hey, little man, you're okay." The boy's lips trembled. "Mama, she's right there," Liam whispered, pointing. "She's asleep, but she's here. And so am I." Caleb studied him, tired, curious, trusting. Then, he whispered the word that hit Liam harder than any boardroom war. "Stay." Liam's breath broke. "I will," he whispered. "I promise you. I will." The boy reached for him again. Liam let Caleb hold his finger and didn't move until morning. Sunlight warmed the room when Ava woke. Her eyes flew wide when she saw Caleb asleep, head resting on Liam's chest. Liam leaned back in the chair, eyes closed, holding the boy carefully, protectively. Ava covered her mouth, overwhelmed. He looked nothing like the man she remembered. He looked like a father. The doctor entered quietly. "Caleb's oxygen looks good. He'll be ready to go home this afternoon." Ava nodded, relief flooding her. Liam's eyes opened at the sound. He looked at Caleb, then at Ava. "You should take him home," Ava whispered. Liam stood slowly, adjusting Caleb in his arms. "Ava, let me come with you." Her heart pounded. "Liam, I know you don't trust me," he said softly. "You shouldn't. But Caleb doesn't know any of that. He just knows I'm someone who stayed." Ava looked at her son, peaceful, safe, asleep on a man who once walked away from everything. She exhaled shakily. "Okay," she whispered, "come home with us." Something broke in Liam's eyes. Relief, hope, fear, all tangled together. He kissed Caleb's hair. "Unsure. Perfect." Ava swallowed hard. "You chose power once," she said quietly. "Don't make me regret giving you another chance." Liam held her gaze. "I'm choosing him," he said, "and if you let me, I'll choose you too." Ava looked away, trying to hide the emotion breaking through her voice. "We'll see, Liam, we'll see." Liam reached for her hand, slow, careful. She didn't pull away. They walked out of the hospital together. A father, a mother, a child. Not a perfect family, not yet, but the beginning of one.